back. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Talk of the Sports podcast. And it's been a while, but our guy Shegs is finally back. Shegs, what do you have to say for yourself?
Happy to be back. Really happy to be back. A lot has went down since I've been here last. I've been watching. I've been, there the whole time, just behind the scenes, and now I can finally say all the things I've been saying to you guys. So let's get it.
All right. And as you said, it's the perfect time for you to get back because there is no better place to start than one Chelsea versus Liverpool, which happened on Sunday, the Carabao Cup final. The first opportunity for both clubs to get the first piece of silverware available to them to the season. Of course, the first legit piece of silverware. I guess the second piece if people count the Community Shield. With all that being said, this may have been the first and last opportunity to get a trophy this season for Chelsea, and here they are with a loss. What, you guys think you're gonna do something in the FA Cup? Zach.
Well, yeah, like you said that, like we're not in the quarterfinals of the FA. Like come on now.
We'll get to your FA Cup chances in a second. I have a lot to say on that, but we'll get to your FA Cup chances.
Don't spoil our audiences your bias.
Yeah. My bias. Facts. I'm very objective.
It is one of two, at least, chances that we have. One of two, not first and last.
So you think you're gonna get something out the FA Cup?
Something.
It's not about what we think. It's, do we have an opportunity to win a bigger trophy this year? Yes, we do.
We do.
As I said, we'll get to that. But let's talk about your performance on Sunday. 1-0 loss to Liverpool in extra time. Van Dijk came in, was the hero amongst the young boys that was out there, since everybody in terms of the senior players that were out there playing that match, pretty much ran themselves into the ground within the 90 minutes. And so with that being said, Klopp brought on the D team, not the A, B, or C team, but the D team, and brought on all the young boys, and it was the youngins that brought them to glory. Now, here's my thing, right? The surprising thing, right, is for a lot of these young boys, that was their first full-on, time on the pitch where they got to play.
Oh, stop.
And it was just like, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
They've never played.
I'm just saying. On these sticks,
nobody made their debut. And
with
also,
these,
like,
wait.
So games before.
So yeah, of course. But
right there.
With these stakes.
Okay.
With these stakes.
Does it matter? It's a soccer.
It does matter. It does matter.
Clearly it didn't. So let's just put an end to that. Continue. Sorry.
We can also put an end to the young boy narrative. Let's put an end to that as well.
What do you mean? Some of them went to school the next day. I know you've seen it on Twitter where this dude pulled up to school. This dude pulled up to school, and his whole school was giving him a standing ovation.
Okay, what was his name and what did he do in the match?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Exactly.
He wasn't even that. I got you. I'll go. Hold on.
Who is the young boy?
Oh, I'm getting this for you.
Well, my thing is, we're making
Bobby Clark.
We're making out what, okay, you're
James McConnell, Jaden Dans.
You're a football player, right? Your coach selects you to be on the bench for the final, which is a game, a football match, and you get picked to go in and play the game that you love to play, and you've played in a game, many games. Okay, let's not make it seem like, oh my God, they got kids from high school that had playing high school football. Now they're in the
exactly like they dragged them out of math class to come and play a final against you.
Let's come with this, and even after they brought on their youngins,
They bossed you guys in extra time.
the overall age of the squad was still older than ours. The
They
overall
bossed you.
the overall experience of the squad of the team, both teams.
This is somebody you're talking about. This is somebody you're talking about. Jaden Dans, one of
So
the youngins, 18 years old, only has 3 appearances this season
okay,
in the FA Youth Cup.
oh, how does that matter? Like since when?
What do you mean? That was a senior team performance that he put out there, bro.
What senior
Was it
team?
his
What did he
debut?
do? He scored
Was
goal
it his
like
debut?
what did
What do you mean? He controlled the midfield. Yo,
please,
yo.
like stop with
He
this.
controlled the
First of all,
midfield.
So you weren't
scored
impressed by the.
only goal.
So
If,
you
all
weren't.
right, you would have a point if one of these youngins came in and just took over and maybe scored a goal or did something crazy. Who gave the winning assist? Wasn't it a guy that's a normal player for them? Their left back, Timikas.
Wait.
So
So
they still had more experienced senior players than us.
so you
With
weren't
their
impressed.
subs.
So
So
you weren't impressed.
Not impressed by Liverpool.
not impressed at all. Please. And we still took them to extra time.
Wow, so bitter.
Okay, sure, they brought in a few
So
players,
bitter.
but
So
you can
bitter.
only have 5 subs, right? Am I mistaken, or is it like 6 or 7?
It's 5. Relax.
Okay, it's 5. So that's only 5 players. There's still 6 other players. Am I counting right? Is my math right? 11. Yeah. So there's still 6 other players. And those 6 other players, there's still more experience and title winning experience there than all the players on our team combined.
I'm
Including
looking.
our
I'm
coach.
looking at the substitutes right
Including our coach. Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. It was the standard Chelsea 11 now is out there. Jackson, Sterling, Gallagher, Palmer, Fernandez, Caicedo, Chilwell, Colwell, Disasi,
I'm throwing.
Gusto, Petrovic. That was your 11.
That's it. No, but I'm saying you want to go into the magnitude of the match because you're talking about the kids. So let's go into the magnitude of the match because I only count 3 players that have won any title. On the Liverpool team, on the other hand, you want to start listing them off.
And if you're talking about winning a title,
Van Dijk.
it was only Van Dijk and Robertson. Those were the only 2 that was on the team.
No, but
Everybody else is new or newish.
Gomez didn't play. He doesn't count. Joe
No,
Gomez.
he got subbed in. I'm talking about their starting 11 now. It was Gakpo, Diaz, Elliott, Endo, Gravenberch, McAllister, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, and Bradley.
Yes,
Keller and goal.
on their team,
Who?
fighting for the title. That's what I'm saying. He's a bona fide star in the league. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't.
They have stars all over the
bona
place.
fide star.
We have
But
1 star, Cole Palmer, and 3 players that have experienced any kind of winning title of any sort.
put
And
some
they weren't
respect
even
on Sterling's name.
They weren't even the best player on their team.
Put some respect on Sterling's name.
Now you want to put some Sterling's name.
Anyways.
Okay, no. But since we're on Chelsea, explain to me. No. But since we're on Chelsea, explain to me what went wrong. Because
I'll
you
tell
guys
you
were
exactly
dominating.
what-
You guys were
I'll tell you.
dominating the 90 minutes, and then all of
I'll
a sudden,
tell you. I'll
all
tell
of a
you.
sudden, you
I'll tell
bring
you.
on.
got you.
I'll tell you your subs. You bring on Mikhailo Mudryk, Christopher Nkuku, and Noni Madueke, and then everything falls apart.
Actually, wait. Shakes. He just told on himself.
What do you mean?
Who did we bring on?
What did you just say? We were dominating, and then what happened?
You bring on
Okay.
Noni Madueke, Mikhailo Mudryk, and Christopher
the head?
Nkuku.
Who is the head of the operation? Who is standing on the sidelines looking at the players and choosing who to go on? Who? Will you not tell me? Will you not educate us?
Wait, hold on. Wait. I know. I know you're not talking about Poch.
I guess not. If that's not who brings on who decides on the sauce.
Listen,
I
did
guess
you not hear? Did you not hear what he said afterwards? He said your boy's retired. So why don't you question the players why they had to be able to come off after 90 minutes? Why couldn't they play extra time?
Checks, go ahead, man.
Okay, first of all, let's throw away where all the Klopp's kids came and beat Chelsea. The Chelsea team was younger and less experienced. Those kids that they brought on, they're not the ones who scored that goal. That goal is the same goal that Liverpool have been practicing and training ever since Van Dijk arrived first day under Klopp. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, you said, "Oh, we made some subs," and then they made their subs, and they brought on their kids because they had literally no one else. You act like that was their game plan. They were injured, and their kids
of course, yes.
played a good game, and then they got themselves into an opportunity where they had a corner to go to Van Dijk. Now, let me think about this. All right, Pochettino's subs were once again ineffective, but you conveniently gloss over that fact that Pochettino has no plan B. If the players do not score, he has no influence over if his first team 11 that he picks does not score, he has no influence in making any type of change that can change the game going forward. That's what
so
telling me.
all right, so I'll tell you the substitutes. No. Before you finish, this is an important point. Because you said that you expected Poch to do more. All right. He saw that after 90 minutes, his first 11 was 0-0. So he brought on what he thought would put an injection of offense. But you said apparently those are the wrong subs. These were the rest of the subs: Jimmy Taurayanen, Billy G, Alfie Gilchrist, Robert Sanchez, and Marcus Bettinelli. Please tell me, what is he supposed to do with that?
First of all,
what is he supposed to do with that?
Any subs. Pep does it all the time. At the end of the game,
we don't go to extra time.
At the end,
we don't go to extra time. We finish them in 90 minutes.
Can I finish my point before you?
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Pep always goes to 90 minutes and that's it. Like, keep it going. That's where we messed up against Man City, but that's 2 games ago. Okay, now where was I going with this? Poch, the goal. This is where I was going with this. His subs were ineffective, and he has consistently shown that he has no plan B. Now, in the first half, what happened that allowed Chelsea to get even more back into the game? There was a goal that happened in the first half that was disallowed for Liverpool. Who scored that goal? And what did it come from? A cross into the box for Van Dijk. Against Luton Town, I was watching the game with Zach. Luton were up 1-0, and then what happened? A cross into the box for Van Dijk, and then come back. Your entire season rests on one game. They have most of their starters out. You know that Van Dijk has been cleaning up for them the entire game. He scored already, but he got disallowed for, I don't even know what it was. A foul.
It was
a holding.
It wasn't a foul. No, it wasn't a foul. It was a block. Yes, Endo blocked the runner that was guarding. Yeah, but he was offside. He blocked from an offside position. That's why they took it off.
Okay, so I don't know if Poch watches Liverpool games or studies their tapes, because there's no way you watch them and you do not watch that game and you see that Van Dijk is not only their only threat on defense, but also one of their most lethal options off of a corner. And as a manager, in your head, you do not think, okay, guys, before the game, let's make a plan. Watch that corner again. Nobody goes to Van Dijk. They do their own thing where they block off. And first time, Endo did it illegally. But second time, they did it perfectly. And what? You're going to tell me, Poch is a great coach? There is a reason why Pochettino has gone 5 seasons and 3 half seasons in England, and he hasn't won anything. He is not a winner. He cannot teach these young kids because the talent is
Man, and Harry
he
Kane.
cannot
Yeah,
teach these kids how to win. He has never won anything in England, and he had an
Wow.
opportunity, and he has once again blown it. So it's like there's nothing you can tell me that will point me
There's
to the
still hope.
conclusion that
There's still
Pochettino
hope.
is
There's a second chance for him. There's a second chance for him. But
look.
like it's
Pochettino is not a good coach
it doesn't get easier than the Carabao Cup
because
against
also not only is it only the quarterfinal, we still have Man City in there, we still have Liverpool in there, we still have Man U in there. You know, we have teams that are much better than us in there. And what you expect that we'll get to another final and whoever meet in the final is gonna, and that's why me personally I've just checked out on Pochettino's Chelsea, and because me personally, I think there's a chance for him to redeem himself, but he already fumbled an easy layup opportunity.
Yeah, man.
What has he done, Marcus? Did we not tell you during the preseason episodes? Did we not tell you?
Yeah.
In December, by December, we'll be done on POCH. And by December, where are we? We're 10th. And we're saying, you know, we're still in the cups. You know, if we can at least win one of them.
One.
And now we get the easier one, and we have an injured Liverpool with their 19-year-olds, bringing on 19-year-olds in extra time. And he still cannot deliver.
Tottenham spirit infestation to Chelsea. Bottle last.
Look.
God forbid.
The problem with Poch is he is just not a winner. He cannot. We have talent, but he does not have what it takes to take them to the next level. And at Chelsea, taking these players to the next level means to win something. It does not matter if you have record possession against Liverpool or Man City for the first time. Nobody cares.
Really tough.
And we drew.
Cares.
Oh, good job, Chelsea. And then you have Arsenal fans and Man City fans. So, Poch is a good coach. Okay, he's such a good coach. Why don't you let him hire your team? He's not a good coach.
Shoot.
He is not a winner. At Chelsea, we need a winner. And Poch is clearly not that. He has no plan B. He doesn't have the winning mentality. He's just not him. And we've been saying this over and over, and we keep blaming him for why these players that we have spent on are not realizing their potential. And you keep making excuses like, he didn't buy this player. The players are missing chances. But who is in charge of the whole situation? Who was given keys to the kingdom? That is Chelsea.
Who
You're telling me that any of look,
that's crazy.
Even Ten Hag. Ten Hag has been in the Premier League how many years? 2, 3? He's won something.
He has an FA Cup. That's true. Wow, Ten Hag has won. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have to damper my Ten Hag banter a little bit because he has won.
When did he win that? When did he win that?
I think it was last season or the season before.
So it was not in his first season.
It was definitely not.
Oh, okay. You do realize this is Poch's first season.
But that doesn't matter, though.
It does matter.
Did Ten Hag get to a final in his first season? Did Ten Hag get to a final in his first season? Did Pep get to a final in his first season? Did Klopp get to a final in his first season? This nigga gets to a final in his first season, and he botches it against team Liverpool. And then we got Gary Neville calling us. What do you call us? I don't even want to say what he said because that thing has been haunting my dreams. Because
Gary Neville did not look at the age of the players more closely. He just saw
billion pound bottle jobs. That's what he said. Wow.
Yeah, but the entire phrase though, it was an entire thing.
Yeah, blue billion pound bottle jobs. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
20. Let's see. Ten Hag. He got to Man U in 2022.
and he won the EFL Cup in 2022.
Damn.
Wow.
His first season.
Oh my God. Yeah, I should stop. I should stop the Eric Ten Hag banter.
But you want to tell me?
To be fair,
like now, look, who is a
to
better
be fair,
coach,
that Man
Poch or
that
Ten
Man U
Hag?
team was better than Chelsea. That Man U
My
team.
team is better. Oh wait.
No. Yeah, absolutely. That Man U team was better than
Do
this
you see
Chelsea
what you
squad.
just did, Marcus? You just made another
I'm
excuse
just,
for Poch.
I
You need to
just
stop
said to be
doing
fair.
that because Ten Hag is a better coach than Poch based off the
Oh,
evidence
stop
already.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
gosh.
is. He is, man.
He
is. Pochettino would not
let's
want
compare the table.
Wait. Marcus, do you think Poch would have won with that Man U team?
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna say yes. Like, don't.
No, of course. Oh,
He's
what do you
gonna say
mean?
yes.
Of course he's gonna say yes. There's no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Poch got to a
He must
Champions League
protect
final with
the
Spurs.
agenda.
No,
He has to protect.
we're talking about winning. Poch had Harry Kane doing song.
Harry Kane was his first game back from injury.
Defense. Poch
Harry-
had a very
prime Harry Kane, by the way.
He had prime John Vertonghen, prime Toby Alderweireld, prime Hugo
When he
Lloris.
needed Harry Kane the most, Harry Kane was coming back first game from injury.
Blame it on
and they
the
lost.
players. Blame it on
What do you mean blame it on the players? They didn't want on the pitch. What do you mean?
players again. Blame it all on the players again.
Bro, if you have a job, you're not doing your job well, you're going to get the blame. That's it.
He didn't do his job well. He didn't win.
So
Coaches,
can you apply that same energy to the coach, please?
I told you I have been applying it to Poch where it makes sense. Your players all season have not been playing up to snuff except for two, Raheem Sterling and Cole Palmer. I told you Enzo Fernandez has been playing like
name all the Chelsea players that have not been performing, please. And we already know the big one. And then I want you to mention the rest.
Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Axel Disasi.
Enzo.
Yeah, what?
Disasi is solid, but continue.
Solid. Did you see the goal he gave up today?
Did you see his performance against Man City?
What's the backs name that likes to give up goals? Your captain, Diaz? Yeah.
Diaz does not like to give up goals. Stop like that.
He loves
how old is Disasi? This is Disasi in the Premier League.
I don't want to hear it,
has performed according to par, especially when you consider that his coach is worse than Ten Hag.
That goal, and let me elaborate on that goal.
Coach worse than Ten Hag is ridiculous. Coach worse than Ten Hag is ridiculous.
Let me elaborate on that goal that you say Disasi gave up. First of all,
so it wasn't him?
No, I mean it was partially his fault.
What do you mean partially?
The only thing wrong Disasi did on that play was passing it to Caicedo.
Jesus Christ.
That's the only thing he did.
True. That's true. Because
if I was a coach, being a good coach that I am, probably any of you better than Pochettino, I would tell him, Disasi, 25, doesn't get the ball. Just pass it to Gusto.
Look, Marcus. Look, Marcus. I want you to continue down your list too, because it's like all the players you're naming, they can get benched at any time. But Pochettino continues to play them. So continue your list.
You say this, but who is he coming? Who's coming off the bench to replace him?
We have an entire elite youth system. Pochettino is supposed to be the guy who gives debuts and develop young players. We have unlimited free youth players that are probably more talented than the ones we have on the pitch in the youth club.
So what I'm hearing is you guys are in the market for a new manager. So what I'm hearing is you guys are in the market for a new manager.
We've been since we fired Tuchel.
Imagine you have
We have not found a permanent manager yet. We continue to. I really like how you said that, Zach. I would say to explain more on that. I think Poch still has a second chance. Me personally, I don't think.
Wait.
Think we're gonna win.
What's that second chance?
Win the FA Cup.
Because you're not winning. You have no prize. There's no way you're winning the FA Cup.
Finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
He said there's no way Chelsea's winning the Champions League when we fired Frank Lampard and hired a new coach.
Let me say it. he has a second chance, and that's the FA Cup, and that will keep him going until then. But once he gets knocked out of the FA Cup, which me personally, I've given up. I'm done with him.
Pitchforks.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
so.
I'm buying my pitchfork early.
All that will be left is for him to compete for Europe by placing in the league. And we all know that's not going to happen. So he would have failed at everything in his first season. So me personally, I think that like if I'm talking, I would have put it into his contract that if you cannot achieve any type of Europe, you're done, and we don't owe you any money at the end of the season.
It's too late.
Thomas Tuchel is available. Todd Bowley.
So you'd rather go back to Tuchel?
Your mistake.
Yeah, what?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So here's my question. All right. So
I'll go back to my ex 5 times. Come on now.
He has.
No.
It's bad enough that you said it, but he confirmed it.
Okay. I didn't go back to her. I let her come back.
Shut up. Don't try to save yourself now. Shut up. The true words were what you said the first time. You went back.
No,
like a thirsty animal. You went back.
Look,
let her.
Look,
so it's okay.
Man, you were thirsty. You went to drink. That's what you did. Are you right? Okay. No. Yes. No. Okay. So
Chelsea Football Club has worked for us before in the past. We're gonna came back.
So here's my thing.
And we want to.
Okay. So here's my thing. You definitely getting knocked out of the FA Cup. That's a fact. So now, with that being the case, it looks like Poch, your time is coming this summer. So it sounds like your number one is
Thomas
Tuchel. Give me your next 2 managers to round out your top 3, and it has to be achievable managers. You can't say Jabi Alonso because he's not on the market for you time for the likes.
It's not Thomas Tuchel. Can I go first and then you go, Zach? Because for me, it's either Tommy Tuchel and number 2, Mourinho part 3. Number 3 for me would be whoever is available who has actually won something. And that's it. That's it for me.
Julian Nagelsmann, man.
Bring Ancelotti back. I'll do that. That's my number 3.
It has to be achievable. That's not achievable. He signed an extension.
That's not okay. Let me think. Number 3.
Conte. I'll take back Conte.
That's ridiculous. Wow. Your list is coming.
I don't think I would take back Conte.
No. Look. You know,
your list is coming, Zach. Wait, the list is coming.
I don't think Conte can develop young players.
No, I just want him to win, to get that winning energy back, and then get in my guy.
Yeah, I don't think Taboli has the cojones to hire Conte.
He's not smart enough. Yeah.
Okay, so Shegs, it sounds like you only have a top 2.
Yeah, I only have a top 2.
Okay, so Zach, to you.
Who is this guy's name? So fire Poch, bring in Double T. That's my number 1 option. If not Double T, number 2 option actually would be Conte, because either Conte or Jose would pretty much be getting the similar result.
Question: are you firing Poch at the end of the season or right now? Because me personally, I just fire him. I would just fire
at the end
him.
of the season.
Honestly,
at the end of the season.
You saw what happens when you fire a coach in the middle of the season, like without being already a set up structured team. Because back when we fired Frank Lampard and won the Champions League, we were already set up as a structured organization. Roman Abramovich was doing his thing. Marina was doing her thing. We're already set up. That was what we did. But now, Bowley does not have that structure in place. Yeah. So doing that now,
I take that back. It wouldn't make sense to fire Poch.
And for more literal reasons,
hang himself with the FA Cup and then hang.
Yeah, let him hang him. Thank you.
For more literal reasons, it wouldn't make sense financially for you guys to fire him now, because if you wait until the end of the season, exactly. If you wait till the end of the season, you firing him might go count against next year's FFP and not this year's.
Yeah.
And this year's you still have all that spending that you still need to put into.
But I
I
think
think we need to
Tuchel's.
spend all our transfer budget on our next manager. Like, it's not really
But
even about who we
Tuchel
sign.
might be looking at the Liverpool job. So I don't know. We'll see.
Liverpool would
I
never.
think if the Chelsea job is available, there's only one choice for Thomas Tuchel.
I hope he sees it like me and you.
And also, even the Liverpool job, I do not believe that is what they would go for.
Nah, same.
What do you think
All
they
right.
would go for? Xavi? 'Cause that's the only.
I think
Yeah.
Liverpool should have.
In fact, speaking of Xavi, they've already been in contact with his representatives.
Why am I not surprised?
If I was Liverpool, especially if he wins the Bundesliga, I'm going full on for Xabi Alonso. Like,
No, they won't get him.
Has
but I'm
Bayer
sure why.
has Bayer Leverkusen ever won?
No,
Bundesliga.
never. I don't think so. Ever. This should be their first Bundesliga.
They've never won. They've just finished up runner up.
Xabi
5
Alonso has
times.
instantly become their best manager ever in their history already, without even winning anything.
They've already won that pretty much. Good. I have to check if there is also.
He's got the best. He has a record for the best winning games streak of games without losing in the Bundesliga.
I mean, they're currently undefeated, no? Or did they lose recently?
No, they're undefeated. They're looking like the Invincibles.
Yeah, they haven't lost yet, but they're still
What's
in
their
the
record?
Europa League as well and the DFB Pokal.
Yeah,
Wow,
19-4-0. That's crazy.
it's a ridiculous record. It's insane because of the wins.
Yep.
Because of how many wins. Like, damn.
I really hope they do not lose because then they'll teach Arsenal how to be true and invincibles, not drawing.
They have to close it out. They have to win this trophy and close it out by lifting it up at the end. I don't want to hear no, oh, it's a good season. We were.
They have to give him a gold trophy. But yeah, Xabi is looking slow for you guys. Xabi is to Liverpool. If he's not to Liverpool, he might be to Bayern.
Man, I don't want Xavi. Please take him. Oh my God, Todd Bowley would be
We don't want Xabi. We don't want Xabi.
We do not want Xavi, bro. We don't want more bad defense on the. After we just got rid of a bad defensive manager, then bring in the worst defensive manager.
That's crazy.
No,
We don't.
Liverpool.
I want proven. I want a manager that's proven, and I know that
Double T,
capable.
Conte, or Mourinho.
You know, word out on the street is, Julian Nagelsmann might be going to Newcastle because Newcastle might be firing Eddie Howe.
Their fans have been complaining about Eddie. Now you see what I've been telling you. I've been telling you guys about Eddie. Ever since he got rid of Alan Saint-Maximin, what did I say? Okay? That will be his downfall. What am I saying?
Eddie, listen, this is what's going to happen.
He literally got rid of a player that made his career at Newcastle. Who was Eddie Howe before Alan Saint-Maximin? Please tell me.
All right. What's going to happen is Eddie Howe's going to leave Newcastle and go to Brighton. De Zerbi's going to leave Brighton and go most likely to Barcelona. Not Barcelona.
Because there was already reports linking him to Chelsea.
I'd be very surprised if he went to Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank God. No, don't even say it in the same sentence, man. We don't need any more Brighton energy. Caicedo and Cucurella has done enough for us.
I feel like Tom Brady should have just bought Brighton. He should have just bought.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't think it was up for sale.
Yeah, like
it wasn't up for sale.
But yeah, no. I mean, if he bid the amount he bid for Chelsea for Brighton, they would have sold.
If only Shaq's group, the guy that gets them the teams to buy, if only he could have been looking at Chelsea. But whatever.
Well, last topic for today's podcast. You know, we can't go a single podcast without me being able to get my shine. And speaking of my shine, My boys did play 2 days ago at this point, and was it 2 days ago or yesterday?
2 days ago.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago against Luton Town, and let me tell you something. Kevin De Bruyne is back. Erling Haaland. Haters were saying he can't score, he can't shoot, he can't hit the side of a barn. He
This
gave him
man is
5.
you're making up
He gave
haters.
he gave him 5.
There's
Listen,
nobody in this world
listen.
that is saying
If Michael
Haaland
Jordan,
cannot
listen,
hit a barn.
Michael Jordan did it. Michael Jordan did it. We can do it too.
No, there's
Listen,
nobody on this earth that is saying Haaland cannot hit a
Erling
barn.
Erling Haaland scores 5 goals. KDB assists 4. We are back. This is City.
Hey,
Now I just have one question for you guys.
Yeah, what's your question?
Is the rest of the league in trouble?
What have I been telling y'all all season? Is KDB still with PEP? Then yes. It doesn't matter what striker they have. It could be Erling Haaland. It could be Himling Haaland. It could be Lingling Hamlang.
That's crazy.
They're still gonna win titles. Come on. Next, go on to the checks. Go.
That's crazy.
Well, first of all, Erling Haaland stat padded against Luton Town in the FA Cup.
Oh my gosh. You could only play the schedule that's in front of you.
But I was
And he had a
look here what God.
It was Luton Town, bro. It was Luton.
Okay, does it make you feel better knowing that he's also done this against Man U? He scored 5 against Man U.
Yes, he has.
Okay, let's put that the Luton Town okay, he scored 5 goals. It's something he's done before. But against Luton Town, okay, cool. Doing in the Champions League.
Respect them. They have my respect, even though they got spanked by.
He's done it in the Champions League before, not with us, but with Dortmund.
Oh no, you did 7-0 to Leipzig.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he did score against 5 against. You're right. He did do it in the Champions League. Shags, you're getting everything you're asking for, bro.
When Timo Werner went and poisoned that entire squad and took away all their goals.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Injured Nkunku in the process.
Oh my gosh. Nkunku brought his injury stain to you guys because that's all he's been, injured at Chelsea.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you didn't believe us?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right.
Did Liverpool win the Champions League that year, though?
Yeah, we did.
That was when they won.
That was last year?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
The scary part about Man City, right now, all right? All right. And but before I say this, I have to mention someone. Phony Phil is no longer on the fraudulent list.
Thank you.
He's just a guy, Like I said, what did I say in the chat?
Don't do just a guy. He's world class. Stop it. 16 goals, 10 assists.
Karen Gibbs would have 20 goals in that assist.
Oh my gosh!
I sound crazy, but
20 goals in this. Oh my gosh!
But to add to that, I saw this report that said, I'll send you the report, by the accredited from the Athletic or something, that said, Phil Foden, Man City should let Phil Foden spread his wings and fly by letting KDB go. I was like, please let him go.
They're sick.
Please let KDB go.
KDB is retiring a citizen. By the time he's hanging up his boots, he can hang up his boots on the hand of his trophy, on the arm of his trophy outside the front.
No,
that's the forever home.
All I'm saying is, as long as my closing argument is, as long as KDB and PEP are a team, bro, they're always going to be a threat. Doesn't matter who's on that team. like I said, it could be me, you, and Shags playing forward. We would win. So
Don't do that.
Erling
Don't do that.
Haaland being the icing on the cake.
Don't do that. Did you see Erling's third goal? He didn't even look at KDB. What's that? He didn't even look at KDB. He turned around and just took off. That ball, KDB sent that ball straight into his path.
He
Come on.
knows that ball is coming. What do you mean? He doesn't have to look. It's against Luton. He knows that if he runs, he can start from the goal line and run, and he knows he will still get to the end before whoever is there. Like,
oh my gosh.
So
yeah, if it's a corner kick,
like Erling is great, but the way I see Erling, he's just an icing. Because when KDB goes away, Erling is just a very, very good center forward. And then when KDB is there, Erling is the second coming of Pele plus Ronaldo.
These guys don't be finding Erling like KDB finds Erling. Erling be making runs. KDB actually finds him.
Marcus, realize something. Marcus,
trust me.
Can I go? Marcus, you have possibly the best manager. Like, I don't even know is there a question? The best manager in the world right now. You have the best striker in the world right now, and you have the best attacking midfielder in the world right now. Like, why are you? What you think gonna happen? You have the best press.
Seriously,
you just like treble.
I know you think this is funny.
I don't know about best press. I think Arsenal might be better than the press right at the current moment.
Who cares who can press? Can you do it and get a goal when it matters? Can you not give up a goal when it matters? Look, what I'm saying
that's fair.
What I'm saying is, literally, all right. And I've watched enough of Raheem Sterling to understand what he is like. He would be like skillfully wise. He would be okay starter on my high school team, skillfully wise. He's not that good skillfully. He's an intelligent player. I've seen that, right? And he uses his pace a lot. That's why I'm like, bro, it's not that hard to play for Pep. Seriously, it's not. That's why I don't rate Phil Foden so high.
Back to Phil. Back to funny Phil. I will agree to take him off the fraud watch. I'm still gonna call him phony because, like Zach,
he's still phony. He's just a guy.
I think that if you swap out phony Phil with any right winger like Cole Palmer, they will get.
Oh my goodness!
Anybody that plays wing and is young and is English and is smart enough to learn from Pep, they'll put up the same numbers.
You know what? This is where we'll end the podcast today, guys. Listen. This is where we're ending the podcast today. Listen. And I'll end it with this. There's a reason we sold Cole Palmer. The man could not break into our team.
Ooh, okay.
There's a reason we sold him. He couldn't break into our team. He said we told him, listen, if you want to stay, you have to be part of the crew. But what you want, we ain't got. We'll give you the opportunity to go out and we won't make it tough on you. We sold him on the cheap. How much did we sell him to you for? 40, come on, you can tell us. 40 million. Bargain. Thank you. See? You understand.
Also, wait. It wasn't that cheap. It would have been cheaper if it wasn't deadline day. We signed him on deadline day. So if we had identified him before,
you're actually right.
Come from like 20 million. So like, you got
25, 30. You're right.
You're so right. You did not rate Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer knew he was him, and he knew that there was nothing for.
We already have the guy. His name is Phil Foden.
You don't have
his name is Phil Foden.
You have a guy and a class of world class players, and then you have Phony Phil, and he knew that Phony Phil is taking his spot, and he's like, "Loan me, Pep," and Pep is like, "Why would I loan you? I'd rather sell you because I have a guy. I don't need you. I already have a guy that's just like you, but I don't even rate you like that. So you know what? I'll let you go to Chelsea and 40 million. Ooh, that's a good deal. Like, ooh, Ooh, we came up off of that. The rest is history.
No, I definitely agree with Shegs on this one. Pep didn't rate Palmer like that, or else he would have played him way more. Let's just keep it 100. He would have
He didn't
found
play because he couldn't get into the team. What
Pep.
Palmer gives, we
We
have
know
other people in the team to give us in
what
spades.
do we know about Pep? If he rates you high, he finds a way to play you. What does he do with Julian Alvarez? Julian Alvarez is just a striker, but where does he play? Center attacking mid, because he's like, man, I don't care. I want Alvarez on that field.
Double-digit assists for us this season.
What?
Alvarez is double-digit assists for us this season. Come on now.
No, yeah, because he plays.
That plays it. And Phil double-digit goes because he's him.
No, you're absolutely right.
What do you think? Cole Palmer would not have a similar or more goals in league than
He wouldn't. He had he played. Listen, although we did not play him a lot, we gave him opportunity. He could not listen. It's the player that forces his way into the lineup.
Opportunities though.
Like Sony Hill, did you guys give?
Yeah, we gave him opportunity, and he forced his way into the team.
No, but what I'm saying is,
did you give Cole Palmer, Phil Foden opportunity?
Thank you.
Hey, listen, man. Phil Foden. This is the thing. Listen. Just like no. You have to let me finish. Just like at the beginning, Phil Foden wasn't getting opportunities like that. When the opportunities he got, he came out and he did the stuff. He beat out players that were there. And yeah, did it look out that David Silva was at the end of coming to the end of his time with us? Yes, absolutely.
Some old players and some players that were
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I will admit it was good timing. It was good timing for Phil Foden. I will admit it was good timing for Phil Foden.
The universe had to run. And then he got that Ronaldo haircut that one time, and it went viral. And Pep was like, you know what? This is good. I'm
47 in the back.
You know, yeah. So, yeah.
Listen, man. That's when he started beating out Raheem Sterling out of his spot, bro. And Sterling, we had to let him go. That's just what happened. That's just what happened.
Or maybe Phil Foden was just a better student in the game and younger and more talented. It was just like a young English guy who's been playing football in England since 15 years old, and it was just ready, you know. Like
Foden is definitely more talented.
I'm telling you, like Phil Foden, there are literal hundreds of thousands of Fodens just walking around England, London.
You know what?
Here's what we'll do. So many of them, but they just don't have the opportunity that Phil Foden has. And Cole Palmer
here's what we'll do.
Is another. Yeah, it's better.
Here's what we'll do. We'll take this. We'll put a pin in it. And as I said before several times, at the end of the season, we'll have our review. Phil Foden will get his own. In fact, we won't even give Phil Foden an open. We'll make it half. Phil Foden versus Cole Palmer. Who had the better season and who has the better trajectory going from there? Don't worry. It will come at the end of the season when we have our breakdowns and everything. It will be one of the topics said. It'll be one of the episodes, rather. All right? And with that brings us to the end of yet another episode. You've been rocking with us for this long. As always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, all that good stuff. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.